You might be wondering why a conflict that's happening thousands of miles away affects your ability to buy a home right here in the United States. But this connection is more direct than most people understand. You see, we live in a global economy. And so here's how the chain reaction works. The conflict in Iran has pushed oil prices higher. And so when prices rise, the cost of transporting goods, manufacturing products, all of this for running these businesses, they go up. And that feeds directly into inflation. And when inflation rises, or even when markets fear it might rise, the Federal Reserve holds back on cutting interest rates, and that can affect the bond market. Here's why that matters. Mortgage rates had briefly dipped below 6% for well-qualified buyers for the first time in probably over 3 years. Well, that was a meaningful milestone that really brought a lot of buyers back into the market, created real momentum. But then oil prices spiked, inflation fears returned, and mortgage rates started to jump back up. The mechanism behind that move, like I mentioned before, is the bond market. Mortgage-backed rates follow the 10-year Treasury yield very closely. When investors get nervous about inflation, they sell those bonds. And when bond prices fall, yields rise. And when yields rise, mortgage rates rise with them. So the sequence looks like this. Oil prices go up, inflation fears increase, bond yields climb. As a result of that, mortgage rates follow. Your monthly payment goes up, which means your buying power goes down. That is not a story about politics. It's a story about the interconnectedness of our global market and how it impacts you right here, right now, and your ability to be able to buy a home. So what do you do with this information? Well, first, you need to understand that rate volatility is a very real thing right now, and you need to build that into your planning. You need to be well planned. Have somebody that actually can help you budget well. Don't assume that the rate you see quoted one day is going to be there in 60 days. Okay. Second, you need to talk to your loan officer about rate lock strategies. Okay. Depending on your timeline, there are options to protect yourself from upward rate momentum while you are shopping for your home. Third, explore seller paid rate down buy downs. In a market like this, sellers are already making concessions. And so sometimes you can negotiate those seller concessions to buy your rate down permanently or perhaps even temporarily to protect yourself. Buyers who get frustrated right now are the ones who are watching rates like a scoreboard, waiting for the perfect number. The buyers who win are the ones who understand why rates are moving, plan around it, and use every tool available to make a deal work. If you want to talk through what current rates mean for your specific budget or how best to structure your purchase strategies as a real estate agent, reach out to me today.